Yo, yo, yo. So, I was speaking to a gym owner yesterday, or 2 days ago, and he mentioned to me how they opened about a year ago. They have about 15 or 20 clients, but it's not enough to make enough money so that he could quit his other job. So he works at another gym training their clients, and he trains a handful of private clients at his gym, but he doesn't have enough in order to he doesn't have enough clients coming in order to replace his income. So this really becomes a problem of, how do I get more clients so that I can quit my job and then go all in on my gym? And he thought, and he, there's certainly two different ways to make more money. And so this is where someone who's done this before and is currently helping can provide some insight. So I was like, okay, well, there's two different ways you can make more money to replace that income if that was your goal. Goal number one would be get more personal training clients. For example, if that income is providing you $2,000 a month and you are charging $400 a month, you need 5 personal training clients to replace the $2,000. Cool. The challenge though is, and here's the mistake, is getting more clients for yourself in order to replace the income, which will inevitably mean you have more clients, you're still servicing more, but you're more in the business. And that's great in the short term, but in the long run, if you really want to grow and scale a business, you cannot be in it delivering the service, right? Here's what I mean. So let's say you get 5 clients. You could replace your income, but now you're still training more. And if you want to grow from the 2,000 you replaced and more, the time allocated toward those tasks of bringing in more clients, like marketing and sales, so putting up advertising, building up ads, connecting some software, getting leads in, contacting them, getting them to come in, selling them, all of that requires time. Now, could you hire someone like us? You can. The other side of this is, here's what I had suggested. And I said, that way is great. But I was like, you already have a business. You already have instructors. Imagine if you just had more clients that came in and you put them in your classes, and you had so many clients that the instructors taught, that then it replaced the income that you needed in order to quit. Here's why this is better in 2 parts. Number one, you're not delivering the service in order to get the money. They are in your business. They are clients. And so what you get back is actually the time to work on your business and working in your business, meaning you're not delivering the service. So is it going to take a little bit more time? Is it going to be less value per customer? Sure, but what are you getting back is way more valuable, which is your time. Your time as a business owner cannot be spent in the business. It needs to be spent on the business because of leverage. Meaning, let's say, here's an example. And this is one of the things I had to really think about when I was growing and scaling my gym. Number one, if you're training clients, and imagine how much you're paying your instructors, $15, $25, $30 an hour, whatever it is, right, per hour. Now, if you close a client, meaning you're bringing in new business, new revenue, and that client is paying, here's an example, on the low end, $100 a month, but they stay for a year, so that's a $1,200 contract. If you close them in a conversation in 30 minutes, that 30 minutes is worth $1,200. Now, there's no instructor, there's no trainer that's going to be able to pay or get paid $1,200 an hour, $100 an hour, right? So if you go from trainer to salesman, the salesman is now providing more value than a trainer. Then if you think about, I need to manage the business that has the trainers and the salespeople to bring them on, now that manager is providing more value. And so as you're scaling your business, you got to think which particular tasks have more inherent value so that they can provide more growth opportunity for the business so that the businesses can scale, handle more customers, handle more clients, and grow. And this is why the first opportunity to grow is great. You're like, I'm going to get a handful of clients, I'm going to replace my income, cool. But that still means that you are the one delivering the service for those clients. Now, opportunity number 2, here's why this is better. Let's say you needed, you're charging, I don't know, $150 a month for your group training classes. $150 a month for your group training classes, right? And so now you're going to need how many clients? About 17 clients, 18. But if you had an opportunity to be able to get them, then you can see a path to scale, and you can see a path to replace the revenue. And you're not in the business, so that you can grow it even more, so that you can even create even more revenue. Because the mistake I made was I was the one training all the clients, and I was the one bringing everyone in, and I was the one servicing everyone, and I was making more money. But at the same time, there's a limit to how much money you can make if you're the one bringing clients in and servicing them, because now your model is now a time for money model, meaning the more time you put in, the more money you get out, and there's an absolute limit to that. Whereas if you have a business, you have something way more powerful than that, which is leverage. Leverage means it's scalable. If I go from 1 to 10 clients, that doesn't mean my time expands by 10 clients. That's the most beautiful thing with having a gym and having instructors already, is if I just need to put more people in, if I could get more people in, I automatically make more money without more time. And then my time can simply be spent solely on getting more clients. And so if you do not have a system to bring in clients consistently, so you can see like, okay, month 1 we have 10, month 2 we have 15, month 3 we have 20, month 4 we have 25, and so you have this growth path. But if for one whole year you've been stuck and you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to bring in people, we try boosted posts, we try sponsored posts, it's just taking my money, it's just like showing random people working out, like people don't care about that, then you're trying a bunch of stuff that doesn't work. As someone who's owned a gym, sold a gym, had a staff, had a team, went through all this stuff, it's kind of like, you know what to do, but other people need to be able to see this. So you got to take a bit of a step back, provide some insight and say, well, here's 2 different ways to solve the problem. Here's a better way, but it does require a different skill set that you don't currently have, and you've been stuck here for quite some time. So for me, the short-term solution is I need to get more clients to replace my income. But like, I'll give you an example. So I was a NASM certified personal training instructor for like a little over a year. I was teaching, CPT, CES, PES, so certified personal trainer, corrective exercise specialist, performance exercise specialist, right, for a year. And I was doing that for like 5 hours a day, so it's like 25 hours a week, and I was getting like $20 an hour, whatever. And I had all my clients in the morning, and I was renting space from an independent gym. And I was like, I need to replace this income, but I need to get a client. And I was like, I'm going to quit as soon as I have a high-end client come in. So it took about a year. And I had my first one-on-one, not first, but I had a one-on-one client come in. He was paying me like $700 a month. And I was like, I'm out. Because as soon as that came in, I know that I had more opportunity. Years later, I come to really think about it as in the levels that I was talking about, like a trainer, a salesman, a manager, an owner, things like that. So what provides the business more value is essentially insight and revenue. So if I can market and I can bring in clients and I focused on sales and I'm bringing business in and I'm growing it, my team just needs to worry about training and servicing and retention, and I just bring it in. But imagine if I market and I bring in a salesman and they sell, and then my trainer onboards them, and my trainers take care of everyone, and I just bring leads in. I don't really need to be in the business. And so I just need to check in and then make sure the systems are working well, check all the numbers and the metrics. And that's kind of the main thing, which is absolutely wild. So for me, one of the biggest things I took away was like leverage. Leverage. How can you leverage more of the things that you need to do so you can essentially scale and make more money and keep the business afloat? So it's really two big things: bringing customers in and keeping them longer. That's really the two things in the gym business. And any subscription style business, even SaaS, which just means software as a service, it's kind of like a gym business. You bring people in and you keep them. The more you can bring people in, the longer you can keep people and retain them, the more your business grows. But if you're lacking the ability to bring people in and you don't know how long people are staying, then your business is built on a house of cards, because it's like, where's my next client going to come from? So these are just some insights. Hopefully you took something away from this. If you need to grow your gym, let me know. Peace.